What's up, people? This is going to be one of those videos where at the end of the video you're going to say to yourself, this is the guy? This is the guy they're talking about? This is the guy we're supposed to listen to all day? Talk about stock market? This is the guy that gives advice? This is the guy who claims to have some sort of system that's going to make me money? This is the guy? This is the guy that's going to teach me how to trade options? This is the guy that's going to talk about stochastics and Bollinger Bands? This is the guy? I'm going to listen to this guy. This guy right here is that's what they're saying. This guy right here. He's got a website of some sort that's going to be launched where he's going to be talking about what he's doing every day. This is the guy I'm going to listen to right here. This guy right here. This guy. I've officially, now you understand something. All the videos that I do, you never know where they're going to turn out, because let me explain something. What not only is this guy going to help you, but this guy is a tortured soul, you understand? At any minute, I have about 13 voices in my head telling me what to do, what to say, and how to say it. It's bad enough I have voices in my head, but they all have different accents and different dialects and different mannerisms. It's called split personality disorder, you understand? Every day I wake up, I don't know who I'm going to be. Today I'm belligerent, I don't want to participate in this bullshit rally guy. That's what I am. Google's going to go to 1,000. I own Google, and I am short the Qs. So that's where I stand. That's where I stand in this market right now. U.S. Steel obviously has baffled me to the point where I've given up on the U.S. Steel. I sold the Hearn, if anybody's concerned. I don't own any more panel or Cree or anything. It's basically, oh, don't ever forget the Penson. I still own the Penson, just for full disclosure. But we talked about sentiment, and we talked about the sheep mentality. Now let me just talk to you about something where we, a few weeks ago, were alerted that the hedge fund activity, the hedge fund players, otherwise known as the smart money or the big boys or the larger players on the street, they were getting aggressively out of the market, going to more cash, preparing themselves for more downside. So what that meant to me is that the put-call ratio obviously was moving up, the VIX, blah, blah, blah. But the real underlying fact we must address here, people, is that what we were reading about 2 weeks ago was that more people were becoming pessimistic. More people were preparing. Now, what we have to disseminate, no, that's not the word. I just tried to look smart there and I failed. What we tried to have to distinguish is whether the media was printing that to fool us. Let's take it in two stages here. Were they telling us that the hedge funds and the smart money and the institutional money and the money was coming out of the mutual funds and the pessimism levels were going up? Were they telling that us to fear and to also sell? Therefore, the real powers that be were buying the stocks to make this now going on 6 or 7 days of straight upness? Were we manipulated by the media telling us one thing so we would do the other? Or was none of that even really happening? The hedge funds weren't getting worried. Nobody was worried. But the media was then lying to us to still try to sucker us out with the conspiracy that the hedge funds and the players that be were telling the media, hey, do me a favor. Keep saying everything's awful because we're running out of cheap stocks here. And they started buying everything. Because since I read that article and I talked about it a couple of weeks ago, the market's gone nothing but up. We had that one shakeout 2 Fridays ago. I forgot, before September 11th, the weekend, we had the terrorism alert. Everybody was running around with their heads cut off. Terror threat, all that stuff. And I also think I mentioned to you, the market never goes down after September 11th because we rally around unity and patriotism and the whole belief in capitalism and all that. We'll have some protest rally footage It was more fun looking for the protesters than when we actually found the protesters. But a lot of them were against capitalism. A lot of them were just for less government, more money for the schools. And we put forth the proposition, we put forth the idea, if more than just holding a sign and yelling about it, give me one idea on how we could fix things. Because I have ideas. I have social communarchy ideas. More socialism, more communism, and more monarchy blended with the capitalism, I think, is where we need to be headed. Salary caps on CEOs. Yeah. Less outsourcing. That's right, I said it. Less outsourcing. As a matter of fact, under my regime, there would be no outsourcing. So then, if you want a job and it's being taken by someone overseas, the overseas person gets fired. Because we don't care about the overseas people, right? We're for us. We're for America. We're for saving this nation. So no more call centers in India. Call centers will be now Wichita, Kansas. That's what we do. The unemployed, learn how to fix a computer so we can call you and figure out how to fix what we broke on our end over here. Learn something, get a job. No more outsourcing. Salary caps for the CEOs. But let's step back because I'm not running for president yet. We'll wait 6 months when we want to hear really all of my campaign speeches. No more diplomatic immunity. None of that. No more free parking spaces. All right, we're past 6 minutes. And this is the guy. This is the guy. Okay? Because if you watch the videos, I was a big advocate of shorting Netflix. So I feel vindicated. I got my emails congratulating me and thanking me for people actually making money. The FFIV call will go back to the big Vogel email after berating me and yelling at me for not calling him back, which I'm getting to you guys one time and one phone call at a time. Yesterday we didn't do anything except go outside. Today I'm headed to a couple of branch offices that we're trying to take over. The Hit the Bid family is stealth now, okay? We're stealth. Wandering around Long Island, Staten Island, New Jersey, looking for people to join our family in a stealth kind of way. So when you see people in the chat room that aren't really saying anything, they're there in spirit, and you will get your invitations. Everybody will be a part of the chat room. We'll start with 10, and then we'll go to 20, and then we'll go to 30, and then we'll go to 40. And remember, this chat room is going to be a little bit different than what you're accustomed to. We're going to have a moderator. And if you're doing something disrespectful to another person, you will be barred from the room. But we'll take it one step further because we will try to find out where you live. And we will take the person that you insulted to your house, and let's see if you insult him to his face. Because that's what I'm always curious about. Everyone's such a big talker on the internet. You're so big and strong. Ooh. Ooh. You're so good. Ooh, you're so creative how you insult people on the internet. What if they were standing right there in your face?